Early Man is a 2018 British stop-motion animated historical sports comedy film directed by Nick Park, the creator of Wallace and Gromit, written by Mark Burton and James Higginson, and starring the voices of Eddie Redmayne, Tom Hiddleston, Maisie Williams, and Timothy Spall. The film follows a tribe of primitive Stone Age valley dwellers, who have to defend their land from bronze using invaders in a football match. In 2 million BC, an asteroid collides with the prehistoric Earth, causing the extinction of planet's dinosaurs, but sparing a tribe of cavemen living near the impact site. Finding a roughly spherical chunk of the asteroid that is too hot to touch, the cavemen begin to kick it around and invent the game of football. Centuries later, during the Stone Age, in the year 1 million BC, the impact site has become a 100,000-acre valley. Living in the valley is a young caveman named Doug along with the chief Bobner, many other cavemen such as Aspo, Gravel, Treber, Magma, Berry, Grumup, Thongo, and Emac, and his Beckmore Hognob. One day, Doug suggests to Bobner that they should try hunting woolly mammoths instead of rabbits as they always do, but Bobner brushes him off, believing the tribe could not catch mammoths. Later that night, a mysterious army of war mammoths led by Lord Nuth, a Bronze Age governor, drives the tribe out of the valley and into the surrounding volcanic badlands, proclaiming that the Stone Age has ended and that their time has begun. Doug tries to attack the army, but falls into a cart and is unknowingly taken to Nuth's 10,000-acre Bronze Age city. While trying to evade the guards and escape, he ends up mistaken for a football player and led onto the pitch before a full stadium crowd. He challenges Nuth's elite local team to a match with the valley at stake and promises that the tribe will work in Nuth's minds forever if they lose. Nuth dismisses the proposal at first, but changes his mind once he realizes that he can profit from the match. Nuth later receives a message bird from Queen Ufifa, having got word that Nuth's football team will challenge the cavemen. Nuth believes his team will win, but Ufifa warns him to not underestimate Doug's team. Doug discovers that although his ancestors played football, the other members of his tribe are too dim to understand it. They get chased by a 36-foot-tall duck which ends up destroying their only ball. Later that night, Doug and Hognop sneak into the Bronze Age city to steal more balls but are found by a 25-year-old resident named Gwenna. Resentful over the team's exclusion of women, she helps them steal some balls and agrees to coach the cavemen. Gwenna points out that the players on Nuth's team are talented but too egotistical to work together effectively. The cavemen improve in skill and teamwork under her coaching. Nuth learns from his men working in the mines that the cavemen's ancestors invented football from cave paintings. He receives the message bird from Ufifa again, and she has also learned that cavemen's ancestors invented football as well as the fact that they have been training every day and improving. Ufifa concludes the message by telling Nuth that he will work in the mines if he disappoints her. Two of his men working in the mine come with copies of more cave paintings which give Nuth an idea. To demoralize Doug, Nuth has him brought to the mines and shows him cave paintings made by his tribe's ancestors who, although they had invented the game and taught other tribes to play it, proved so inept at football than other tribes that they never won a single match and eventually gave up the sport. Nuth then offers Doug a deal which he later agrees to. On the day of the match with Ufifa in attendance, Doug announces his forfeiture as part of the deal which spares the rest of the tribe and agrees to take their place in the mines alone. However, his reinvigorated teammates arrive on the now-tamed giant duck and persuade him to break the deal and play the match. They are down 3-1 at halftime, but rally in the second half to tie the score. Nuth incapacitates the referee and takes his place, making biased calls in favor of the local team that leads to Bobner, who is the caveman's goalkeeper, being knocked out. Hognod takes his place and blocks a penalty kick, and Doug scores using a bicycle kick to win the match for the cavemen, 4-3. The cavemen win their valley back with the respect of Ufifa, the local team, and the crowd. Nuth tries to escape and steal the crowd's admission money, but Doug and Gwenna stop him with help from the giant duck. Nuth is arrested for his crimes and everyone gets their money back. Gwenna and Nuth's elite local team join Doug's tribe for a hunt, but they are frightened off by a rabbit pretending to be a woolly mammoth. What would happen next? Eddie Redmayne as Doug, a young Stone Age caveman. Tom Hiddleston as Lord Nuth, an evil lord of the Bronze Age city. Maisie Williams as Gwenna, a tomboyish vendor and football enthusiast in the Bronze City whom Doug befriends. Timothy Spall as Chief Bobner, the chieftain of Doug's tribe. Miriam Margulies as Queen Ufifa, the queen of the Bronze Age city. K. Van Novak as Dino, Lord Nuth's second-in-command and referee. Novak also voices Jurgen, the team captain of the Bronze City's football team. Rob Brydon as Brian and Brian, football commentators in the Bronze Age city that work for Queen of FIFA. Britain also voices Message Bird, a pigeon who carries messages. Richard Ioade is Trevor, a large and cowardly member of Doug's tribe who is constantly embarrassed by his mother. Selena Griffiths as Magma, a member of Doug's tribe who is the overbearing mother of Trevor. Johnny Vegas as Aspo, a fidgety member of Doug's tribe who often says champion. Mark Williams as Barry, a member of Doug's tribe who isn't bright and has a rock friend named Mr. Rock. Gina Yashar as Gravel, a brown-skinned injury-prone member of Doug's tribe. Richard Webber as Grub-Up, a hungry member of Doug's tribe who will eat anything. Simon Greenall as Enoch, a warm and funny member of Doug's tribe who the other tribe has trouble understanding. Greenall also voices Gongo, a strong and silent member of Doug's tribe who mostly responds with a grunt. Nick Park as Hognob, Doug's pet wild boar. In addition to a rabbit that Doug's tribe constantly hunts every day, a Ceratosaurus and a Triceratops similar to the ones from 1 million years BC are seen fighting each other at the opening of the film prior to the asteroid striking Earth. In the end credits, they go by the name Ray, Ceratosaurus, and Harry, Triceratops. In June 2007, one of 2 additional films were announced by Aardman, appropriately joked as an untitled Nick Park film, which is not another Wallace and Gromit feature film. In May 2015, it was announced that the title of the film would be Early Man, and it would be financed by the British Film Institute for $50 million. As with previous stop-motion films created by Aardman, the characters in Early Man were developed over time with the voice actors to determine the way the characters look, move, and speak. The results were turned over to the film's 35 animators to work on individualizing the characters. A crowd of people took part in an audio recording at the Memorial Stadium home of Bristol Rovers. On September 21, 2017, a competition was launched on the BBC television program Blue Peter to design a prehistoric character inspired by Early Man, with the winner receiving the opportunity to see their character brought to life by Aardman, as well as receiving tickets to the premiere alongside the runners-up. It closed on October 12, 2017, and the winner was announced in January 2018. Early Man was released in the United Kingdom on January 26, 2018, by Studio Canal. Studio Canal also distributed the film in France, Germany, Australia, and New Zealand. In the United States, it was released on February 16, 2018, by Lionsgate, through its Summit Entertainment label. The teaser trailer was released on March 16, 2017, and the first trailer was released on September 7. Early Man failed to attract a large audience, grossing just $54 million worldwide, with the top countries being the United Kingdom, $15.7 million, United States, $8.3 million, and France, $6.9 million. On review aggregator website Rotten Tomatoes, the film holds an approval rating of 81% based on 170 reviews, and an average rating of 6.65/10, making it the lowest rated film Nick Park has made. The website's critical consensus reads, Early Man isn't quite as evolved as Aardman's best work, but still retains the unique visuals and sweet humor that have made the studio a favorite among animation enthusiasts. On Metacritic, the film has a weighted average score of 68 out of 100, based on 39 critics, indicating generally favorable reviews. Audiences polled by CinemaScore gave the film an average grade of B on an A+ to F scale. The soundtrack, titled Early Man, Original Motion Picture Soundtrack, was released under Lionsgate on January 26, 2018, the same day the film was released.